Howdy everyone, Pure Johnny's here, and welcome back to episode 4 review of Tiger Mask W. Let's get started right now. Alright, so the description of this episode is going to be a little bit shorter because there is actually a lot of spoiler-esque things in this episode. So let's just get started with the beginning. Okay, so pretty much besides some small talk that really doesn't fucking matter. Alright, so this episode starts off with Red Death Mask fighting a recruit from the JPWN, I do believe. If I'm saying that wrong, I'll put it right here. If I'm not, cool. Anyways, pretty much this episode is about Red Death Mask fighting this rookie and who's trying to make a name for himself, and then later that night, I do believe, fighting Tiger Mask. And that's all I can really say. Pretty much, of course you know that the rookie is not going to defeat Red Death Mask. So of course, Red Death Mask completely defeats him, and it was pretty awesome. And then Tiger Mask wrestles Red Death Mask. That's pretty much all I can say. This is kind of spoilery. Alright, so what did I like about this episode? Okay, there's actually a lot to like about this episode. But to say what I like that isn't spoiler? Okay, I really liked the wrestling in this match. It was actually really, really cool. I like that this episode was like 100% wrestling. I thought that was really cool. I recently watched Drifters on Friday, and like nothing happened at all in that episode. So I'm glad that this episode for Tiger Mask W, at least something did happen. And all I can say is, of course you know this is how it was going to happen, but Tiger Mask W checks off another person on his hit list, getting ready to fight the Yellow Devil Mask. Alright guys, so this is the part of my review where I tell you spoilers, spoilers, you know it, spoilers. Let's talk spoilers. Okay, so Red Death Mask goes up against this rookie, and the rookie's like, nah, I got him, don't worry, I can definitely defeat this guy, he's gonna be easy. Of course, you know he's gonna get his ass kicked. And he starts wrestling him, and what he does actually, the rookie goes up, gives him a fucking elbow, which not allowed in wrestling, but I'll let it happen, whatever. Anyways, doesn't do anything, doesn't even phase him. So he like backs up a little, gives him another, doesn't do anything. He backs up to the rope, bounces off the ropes, boom! Nothing. Nothing happens at all. He just stands there. I'm just gonna call him Red Death, by the way. So Red Death grabs him and puts him in a face claw or a brain, I think it's a brain claw. I don't remember what it's called. Crippler Claw? No, not the Crippler Claw's face. Chris Benoit. What an asshole. Anyways, he gets him in a claw, kind of like how Mankind would with Sako, but more just going into the face and not going just for the mouth. Anyways, he is squeezing the shit out of him. It looks like his skull is breaking, his eyes are popping out a little. Referee's like, you want to quit? He's like, no, squeeze even harder. You want to quit? No, squeeze even harder, until the point where I believe that he got so injured that he may have died. And he lost the match there. Red Death definitely won that match. And then Tiger Mask was like, you know what? I got this. He will be defeated. I'm checking him off my list. So then their match started up a little bit later. And right off the bat, as soon as Tiger Mask got into the ring, someone cut the electric off. Someone cut off all the lights. And Red Mask got in a few cheap hits, started beating the shit out of him in the corner. And the referee's like, don't do that. Stop. I always thought it was really funny that the referee is always some little weenie who couldn't pull anyone off of anyone because he's a fucking bitch. So he just has to sit there going, no, stop it. The match hasn't started yet. Please stop. Oh, okay, just hit him a few more times. Oh, okay, now you can stop. It's dumb, but it's like, I get it. What they're trying to say is not every man can be built the way a wrestler can, even though they can. So after they separate, Tiger Mask is dazed, definitely, and definitely beat the shit out of. So Red Death goes for him, gets him in that claw, starts squeezing the shit out of him, and he's like, no, I don't want to quit. Starts bleeding a little bit out of his mask because his face is being kind of torn. So then out of nowhere, Tiger Mask gets him in an arm bar, starts to pretty much almost break that arm. He gets out of it, starts doing some cool jumping moves that probably Rey Mysterio would do, breaks his arm. Tiger Mask breaks Red Death Mask's arm, and it was amazing. People were like, oh no, how is he gonna do the claw? Not realizing that he has another fucking hand. Anyways, so of course, Red Death was like, grab with the left hand, and starts squeezing him. I think his left hand was a little bit stronger. He might have been lefty. Go for all the left-handers, am I right? There's not many of us. So he's squeezing him hard. His eyes are popping out of his mask. It's fucking hilarious. And it looks like he's about to lose. His mask literally all the yellow parts become red because there's so much blood that the mask is soaking up all of the blood. And so, just like the Rocky films, how Adrian would call out for Rocky, Tiger Mask's trainer is yelling, "Tiger, Tiger!" And he starts thinking about his trainer, aka Mickey. He starts thinking about the girl that he may have a crush on. I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty much Adrian. And so he gets back, starts kicking his ass, and then wins right at the end. Anyways, it was just a really cool move. It was like a tombstone pile driver, but the person who's being pile drived was reversed. So instead of their stomach touching stomach, it was Red Death's back touching Tiger's stomach. And Tiger locked his legs around Red Death's legs and then jumped and landed on his head. So it was a really cool finishing move. I liked it a lot. And so Tiger Mask wins, stares at Miss X, and goes, "Who else you gonna bring? Make him tougher." It was so awesome. Alright, so now let's talk about some character development in this episode. There's actually a decent amount. So let's first start off with Tiger Dark Mask. He got so pissed that he was shoved into the undercard, and there was like literally, he was fighting some rookie, of course, and there was no one in the stands. There was maybe 4 people. And so he gives him his pile driver. I think he calls it like the darkness something. The darkness driver, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. But the crowd was like, "Woo, yeah, you did it. All right, where's Tiger Mask and the other guy? Yeah, I want to see that." So he was really, really pissed and really depressed that he got pushed aside for this Tiger Mask that this Tiger guy shouldn't even be a part of. And then you have Tiger Mask. You learn a little bit more about him. You learn that when he first joined, he was a little weakling, and I mean, he was just kind of depressed, and all he wanted to do was train all day. And you find out that his trainer pretty much took the time and closed his business so that way he could help Noyoto train. And I thought that takes some awesome commitment. Alright guys, but what did I like overall in this episode? Definitely the wrestling. It was really good. I liked that Tiger Mask, even though he's getting his ass kicked, prevailed and beat the shit out of him and won. You knew he would, but whatever, you know what I mean. Alright guys, but what I really want to know is what you guys thought of this episode. I thought it was really good. It reminded me a lot of Rocky, definitely a lot of Rocky. So I want to see if this reminded anyone else of Rocky. So that is going to be it for me, guys. Remember, I make new episodes every single fucking day. So thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. If you like, give a like. Got nothing to say, go ahead and comment anyways. And before you go, don't forget to finger that sub button. Tiger Mask W with his badass blood-covered mask. That was really cool. Would really appreciate it. And so will I. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.